so that it helps us with the 15% that we have to fund, for the total for the county. So that's about it.
Cool.
Thank you very much, Steve.
Equalization.
Morning. Where's that? Okay, first thing is-
Request that all future positions in my office go to certified, as opposed to, and with that, we'd eliminate the non-certified person that we have. We've got a plan in place for him, which we've discussed. But that basically we're moving, he's a safety person right now, and moving that to a salary 2-day-a-week position, and moving over to the office with Todd. That would also have to take a look at his budget. For that, we have to increase that a little bit to get that up to where it needs to be. And then also talk to him working as a volunteer in some other areas, just to be working as he enjoys working. And so that's something we've talked about. But basically, taking over positions to go from uncertified, any uncertified to certified. And that could include the office manager as well. Doesn't have to be, but so I think that would give us more flexibility. We're going down downtime. Right now, Mark is our uncertified person. There's time when he can't do certain things in the system. He can't change values like we can. I think going to, because we're limited on the staff that we have, I think going to certified would be a much smarter move for us in that realm. I think we do a lot better, because then we wouldn't have to be sitting there. And right now, we've been kind of letting him work on some of the safety stuff in the office during times that he doesn't have anything to do, or give him time off. And we don't do that. We can avoid that, so he really enjoys working, and I think that we want to keep going that way. So. That would be,
When were we looking at making it that they'd be?
we talked about the end of August for sure, and possibly the end of July, but end of August for sure, because we started our from time. And then we'll take the zero that. So.
It should be all positions in that office should be certified.
Yeah, I believe so too.
I think, what do we just need an acknowledgement on that we're gonna change that to? We need a vote on that.
Probably make a motion.
I think
Yeah,
so.
I was gonna say, I'd make the motion to require all future positions in the equalization office to be certified by the end of August.
Motion by Mike, second by Craig. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, the same.
We'll figure out what to do with Mark, what works for him and us.
Right, and he did agree to them, by the way, and say that time, I would discuss when he's actually signed them. So, he's happy that we just didn't send him out the door. And that I thought was, I think was gonna happen. We don't want to do that to somebody else.
He's got to work on it.
Yep, he does good.
So,
Been helpful.
the next thing is to, begin the discussion of hiring a new office manager. Karen is going to be retiring next year, either the end of February or the end of May. Just deciding which yet. That's a position that we're going to need some training for. So that's just not something anybody can walk into and be done. She's been doing it, for 44 years now. So, a lot of knowledge there. So,
Is that something we gotta look at the same with like Dana's position that we did?
Yeah, that one. It's a tough time we have with hiring. I don't want to wait. It may take us 6 to 8 months to find somebody. I don't know. If you want to think about it.
I'd like to think about it and like I said, figure out if we have to do the same as we did with Dana or something like that.
now we do have, technically we have, but again, there's money in the budget for another appraiser. So we could utilize some of that and not overlap, the budget. And just not hire another appraiser this year to do that. And then plus, I've got some other thoughts on that during the executive, which we'll talk about. Okay? So, all right, that's all I have for now.
Thank you.
Airport road construction project.
Okay, so during the long process of getting this land from the Forest Service
for use for the airport. We entered into a couple of different agreements with them. As you know, one of them was a agreement of intent, proposed sale of Forest Service property to Graham County. And of course, we had the fast forward to when we actually had the general easement, warranty easement deed, which is where we were deeded the land. In those two documents, there's a statement about building a road, because we were part of doing what we were doing with the runway was obliterating a existing road. So the question came up, and we heard from the Forest Service, who's kind of pushing the issue now, is, hey, you said you were gonna build this road to replace the one that you changed due to the runway. And so we looked into the issue of, what about this road? Who builds the road? Who funds the road? All this kind of stuff, because this kind of starts getting into semi-ancient history here. So I pulled together these different documents. We indeed did say that Custer County shall provide a right-of-way to construct the new portion of road to the Black Hills National Forest supervisor. They also, in the warranty deed itself, so we did say we would construct this road, whatever that means. Then we also, in the deed itself, we gave them, Forest Service, the right to construct, reconstruct, maintain, and utilize the road within the easement. So you've got kind of two things operating together here. So none of this says when we build the road, what is the road, how wide is the road, who pays for the road, or anything else, right? So from how I'm reading it, it looks like, I was gonna talk to you about this too, Jesse, is if we're gonna build the road, yeah, obviously I'm not going out there with the road grader, right? So I'm gonna talk to you about it. Who's gonna maintain? They said in an email to us asking about this, that they were gonna maintain the road. So then it becomes who's gonna construct the road, who's gonna pay for the construction.
Before I say too much of anything, I would like to know I think I know which road they're talking about. And that is a far cry from a road, fellas.
It's just a
two-track road.
Right.
So in order to reroute that around the new easement, we could do that.
Yeah.
It's staked along the north side. of that.
Yes, and it would just come out on near the curve on Stag Road.
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about that.
Yeah.
That honestly, that's a matter of truly going out there with a blade and some gravel and doing exactly what the Forest Service does, which
We get
not a road, okay?
Two tracks.
Well, so, then I guess it comes down to is confirming that they're gonna be the one maintaining the road.
Yep.
And, which they've said they would, and there's documents to say they would. So just kind of getting a few of the details mapped out. I think they've actually staked this.
It was staked 6 or 7 years ago.
So
We probably could have just driven over that area
in the last 6 or 7 years, it had that same road.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, my thought would be to recommend that we just respond to Megan, kind of coordinate with you, get some clarification on what them maintaining, this kind of thing. And move forward and check it off the list.
Here, as long as you're on this topic, there's another road that lies on the south side of the airport that comes all the way back up to the hot shot that is used occasionally. And I don't think it's supposed to be, but would you please ask the Forest Service the need or want for that road? Because to me, in eliminating the part that the county owes us now, we could very simply rip that whole road up, return it to its natural state, and put some kind of a boundary across Stag Road to prevent anybody from accessing on the south side of the airport. I don't know the status of that two-track.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Well, let's talk after the meeting, and
Yes,
you can maybe provide me a little blurb to send over to her.
yeah.
I'll get that clarification.
We need to pull it up. We'll pull it up on the beacon and I'll show you.
Aaron, you are talking about the part across tract price, right?
Right.
Okay, so just so you guys know, the corner, the edges of the right of way are not marked. There's no staking for that. It's just.
It was staked, I saw stakes myself,
Oh, well, it's not on the
Forest
survey.
Service. Yeah,
It's not.
Yeah,
six, 7 years ago.
Forest Service put in, posts in their boundary markers. That hasn't been all that long ago, right? They put the permanent ones in.
Well, they staked it about the same time, at the same time as they staked that RPZs on over Stag. You and I were out there.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think they just got a stake in the road. Center line, that's where the easement came from on Price Track, so we knew where that was gonna be, so it was,
Yeah, it's not on the survey. There's no stakes on here, so.
I saw them in the ground, so
It most definitely have the Forest Service stake it.
I think it already is staked.
You're probably
talking wooden stakes, you're probably talking.
I'm talking,
Pins, aren't
I'm
you?
talking pins, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, there's wood stakes center line of the road.
They might have to remark that, Craig.
Well, that's another thing we can get
Yeah.
verified with.
You can put it kind of wherever you need to,
Right.
as long as it's close to wherever they have it.
There's
They
GPS
were
coordinates. I'm
flexible.
sure you can find it.
Yeah.
And like you said, if you block off the existing one and drive up and down it about 4 times, it would be a road.
The biggest thing was hitting that easement gate into Price Track.
Yeah.
Like Mike said, I think they're fairly flexible.
Okay, we're running over time on bid opening. Michael?
So for your college June 4th meeting, I talked to you about this bid proposal. It was a draft agreement at the time, and you approved tentative. There weren't significant changes, and I was to send it to Aaron for review, and I did do that, and he didn't see any issues. So I wanted to say that first. And it was advertised in the Chronicle on the June 10th and 17th editions, and on the county website, homepage.
We're taking an alternate.
Okay. Taped it up. We only had one bid submitted. All right, the bid is from Mid Dakota Vegetation Management, LLC. And their bid is at $125 per acre, a total of $126,125. If you don't mind, I would like to table this to later in the meeting so I can review the documentation and make sure.
Move to table it.
I got a motion by Mark, second by Mike. Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, the same.
Thank you. And then that other item that was added, I'd just like the commission to acknowledge the end of the 1-year probationary period for Nathan Mitchell. And Joe and I, in case you want to.
No, we're gonna take a 5-minute break, get going.
I like it.
Yes, please.
Hi, I spoke to John again, and he was, he's like, oh, yeah, those 2 5. And yes, all of that around there looks like it's Forest Service, so like there's no. Highlands would have to essentially.
I don't even know how they access it. Do they go on the
Well, yeah, I think they can go this way to get, I mean, to get out there. That's just highway. So yes, that is part of it. Because I don't like Especially when
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, thanks for that.
Yeah, she'll understand which parts of
I'm gonna send them the actual map, and I'm just gonna kind of circle it.
Cool. No problem.
Yes, please.
Never have. Yeah. None of them.
I know that really, really hard.
You can take that.
Treated Esther to a 20-minute concert. She was over the moon.
You're fine.
She's like, there's barely enough to write about.
Look forward to working with you.
Oh, good to know how actually.
Mhm.
Yeah. I was-
I know.
Yeah, I was wondering. You know, they're all decided on I have first. I have not. Right, yes. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I know. The biggest problem is you have this sort of jump that people drop out there. Yeah, it's really. Yeah. Emotional attachment to certain things. Well, if they were just letting it down, days when they're. Then they continue.
That's amazing. Yeah, when it's on a Friday.
Sure. I don't mind the weather, it's just when I'm sitting there.
You know. It's hard. Driving and then there's. No, there's just not a kid anymore. You know what I mean? Like, she's so green, she's so like, like, Regan, I remember going to the library. She hasn't been. She All my streets to
Yeah,
cross.
there was 10,000 something.
When I read it,
Well, I thought they were last time, I was quarterly right now.
I didn't worry about traffic, but everybody knows you're not ready to write. You're not wanting to. Yes. Just like from what we are. Let alone getting in there. But make sure you're not red lip or sidewalk. Make sure you're making eye contact with the car. I'm like, and I'm like, sit there. Yes. So I'm like, hit the button where the beepers, I feel like we're gonna have to somewhere. It's dangerous. And even when the one by the operations crosswalk, because the people, they'll just be like this, and they'll just like, there's no eye contact, they're not even looking at you.
I told him like, even if you eye
Because that car stop doesn't mean that the car from this direction is gonna stop. I know it, right?
They don't walk out. They don't walk out.
Want to go hang out.
But I just take.
Be there.
Well, like I said, we.
I'll let you know. Yeah, because last year I received.
I thought that was.
She's the last, and she's a girl.
But I like. And I look at
One second.
Okay, go ahead and get started. We're down to M, Coach Hooper, subdivision. Road. Morning.
Good morning, Mark. Yeah, to voice my concern on the road improvement on the section line road there up at South Third Road. It goes into the Brandy Hunsaker subdivision. It doesn't meet county specifications, and it should have been cleared back in 2021 when she petitioned, when she subdivided it and sold a parcel to me that was gonna be put up to county standards. I just kind of never did mount anything on
that. So I give you a little back history on it. So in 2021, Brandy came in and wanted to subdivide the property into 2 lots. And at the time they were using just the section line road. And that had never been improved or opened. So part of the stipulation from the commission was that she needed to improve the road or the section line petition and open it, which she did. Commission granted it, approved it, and it got opened. Somewhere along the line there, then it was supposed to get named and it didn't get named. So then at the same time she was doing that, there was a public road going down to his property that was also supposed to be named, I believe, built to county spec. Both those roads didn't get named, so here we are a few years later. They're trying to get addresses off those roads, but there isn't any road name on there. So what we're trying to do in the planning office is just get the 2 roads named so that we can get the addresses. With doing that, the neighbor had talked to him to let him know that his address is going to change, because right now his address is off the South Fairburn Road. His question to her was then, well, who does the roads, who brings them up to spec? So I believe that's how that conversation came about. So that's just kind of that history. I believe that the roads are being named. I think she's got 2 road names figured out. I think Jess has got the signs ordered for those, and I think that's part of it is done, but I think his question is the concern on the road part of it.
So you haven't heard anything from her on?
I've provided her with the road naming information. I haven't gotten anything back yet.
So there was no bond required when the plat was approved.
I don't think we did those things.
Well, that's what I'm,
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no teeth in it.
yeah, I'm just seeing where we get here.
The resolution basically states that the petition has been filed in accordance with Custer County ordinance to improve the section line highway described as follows, which is the road we're talking about, and it's in the minutes. Bring it up to county specs. So that's March 24th of 2021. I got looked at it, it's 14 feet wide, Mass Caligars are 16 feet wide. I'm down there shortly after we talked.
Yeah.
We got a rain camera, that's me knocking on the You know, it's a pretty good road, I mean, it's just not reach specs at that time, minimum specs are 18 feet. So, what we do, I don't know,
So who is responsible for it?
with Randy Hunsaker.
But looking at this map
Yeah,
here,
Hunsaker.
looking at this map here, if it was a county road already, then why would it have been petitioned to open up? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Was no ordinance to open it up.
Oh.
Bring it up to county specs.
Okay.
Is what the
Okay.
resolution highway describes off here. To improve the section line highway. It does state, you know, county specs and everything, like I said, I think at that time for the minimum traffic or density, it was 18 feet. So.
Is something we got Tracy looked at, or?
I think yes, I don't know, we don't really have. Basically, the only thing that comes to my mind right now is maybe have Tracy draft a letter to, hey, this is
Review
what
it.
you agreed to, and was never done. What do you think, Mark?
Well, yeah, but I would say for sure, if there's any more plating in that area, there's gonna be,
Yeah, I'm not in favor of doing anything down there.
we're gonna have to force the road improvement before plating.
Cody's concerns, if, you know,
Right now, someone's gotta hit the ditch to, you're meeting somebody, and that's not what it should be. I mean, who gets the right of way kind of deal?
Yeah.
Two vehicles should be able to pass.
Well, that's why we added the bonds in.
Right.
So either people build the road before the plat's approved, or they put up the bond in case they don't, and we can lay back.
the bonds are pretty steep anymore, just to make sure they do it. A lot of the bonds, it was cheaper from just pay the bonding, keep the money, and not build the road, so.
To me, the important part is the road base is there. It basically is just adding some gravel to bring it to.
You'd have to widen the road. I mean, you're gonna have to haul in some dirt, some fill.
Oh, okay.
So,
And it's down to the 2-inch right now in some places. I don't know if you drove all the way down it.
yeah,
So I mean, we hardly have any gravel on it. We're down to 2-inch base on what's there.
it wouldn't take a lot to. The gravel would be expensive work, but getting it wider.
So there are a lot of aliquot description there, so she could just sell it off as 2.5s, 5s, 10s, just so you guys know. So you might want to say something about addressing as well. That's gonna be the only thing you're gonna hold it to. If it's already gonna be named, really, they could deed it in our office as quarter,
Okay.
and then they'd have to come into Terry to get an address at that point. So there might not be any plating, is what I meant.
Okay. This is where Troy wants these named for addressing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But there is aliquot parcels, there's 2 down below him, and she's building on the one for her son, so that's why she needs an address for it.
So do we need to hold up the name of the road and the address until this agreement is fulfilled?
That's up to you then, you can.
I think we need to send a letter and let Tracy say, hey, you know, this is what the agreement was, and
Yeah.
we won't, let them move forward on anything till this is.
That's where I said, ask goes with Tracy. See what.
I know that doesn't really answer your questions, but we will get there.
Yeah, we're working on it.
It's steps, I understand. I mean, the steps that should have been done in 2021.
Exactly.
Because the reason why it kind of come up was, because of the address change, and that was something she was supposed to, before we closed on our house, our address was supposed to change.
Yeah.
Because she had petitioned to, you know, to be able to section it out anyways in the tracks. So that's something that slipped through the cracks. Then, that's when we found out the road thing was in that same minutes too, because we didn't know nothing about it.
Well, I think that's all we can really do right now. That's the moment. The first step.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for coming here.
Yep.
I resisted the urge to walk over and look at this. I didn't want to get shot or run into a mad dog.
Any old business?
That's what we're gonna move to after that, Jim.
Okay.
Okay, next up, Dewey Fire annexation update. So I spoke to Tracy. Looks like we can bypass the entire petition process altogether. We can do this by resolution. Because it's an annexation instead of combining the two districts. Because the Dewey Fire area is not a district. So with the annexation, this allows us to do it just with a resolution. So I sent over a draft resolution to Tracy, and we went over the process. We're good on a resolution. The last thing is we're getting the exhibits to the resolution. One of which is the legal description, and another is a map of the area that is to be annexed. We had a map and we had a legal description. I sent it over to Terry to take a look at it, and she ably noted that there were a few parcels that were not included in the area colored for the annexation that appeared to probably need to be included. So I called back John Putman down at Dewey. He confirmed that those, yes, those should have been in the map, and those should be in the legal description, but really weren't. So with that confirmation and everything, I just spoke to Terry. I'm gonna call Troy and get a new map with the accurate area included and have an accurate legal description. I think we got most of the description, but we just need to make sure we add in these other, there's like 5 parcels that kind of go up that are either, it's on the border of Wyoming, and the other side of them on the east side is National Forest Service. So for Highlands to get all the way over there, you know, you'd have to basically do this 45 to an hour drive to get there. That's why they're part of the Dewey area. So my intent is to bring and put on the agenda for the next meeting a resolution for the county to move forward with the annexation or permitting the annexation of the Dewey Fire area into the existing Edgemont Fire Protection District. Then we'll send it down to the Edgemont Fire Protection District to kind of sign off on it again. They've done it before, but proper procedure is to do it after we do it. They do it, then we send the Fall River, they do it, it's done. Okay. So hopefully within the next couple of months, starting the next meeting, boom, 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 we get to start this done. 20 years in the making. Yes, 20 years in the making, we're gonna get her done. So there we go. That's it.
Jail call.
Received a letter from the town of Buffalo Gap in regards to the special review conducted by legislative audit. Did you guys read that?
It's long,
Well, my friend wasn't real well either, so.
Greenville doesn't have any money missing, do they?
No, there just hadn't been stuff submitted to the state, so they gotta go back and go through everything.
Did they figure out how much Buffalo Gap had this?
131,000.
You can read all about it in today's paper.
Nice plug.
My subscription expired. You'd think with all the news I give you, I get like a rebate.
I'm just the messenger.
You got an auto pen for Jesse Doyle's name.
Did they arrest that former finance person?
Yes,
That's part of the article.
yes.
Maybe we should put a line item in here for Jason to give us an update.
Well, I've been gone for a week, so I'm just getting up to speed. On a related note, if there's anything wrong with this week's paper, take it to somebody else.
You weren't here?
Deal with it. Anything missing, it wasn't me.
Unfortunately, we didn't advertise it.
Okay, meeting schedule. Any meetings coming up?
I don't have anything on my calendar.
Meeting reports, Craig.
Had a couple of HVAC meetings here in the building on the 9th and the 16th, I believe it was. And then, meeting with the city officials for law enforcement. Dawn and I did visit on one thing, the ambulance district over in East Side. We still haven't, nobody's interested in running for that board. No, we need to.
No. Then we just appoint.
I guess, I don't know.
I heard they've been having meetings.
Yeah.
Have
I
they
did see
been
something on
involved in any of that, Jess?
I have not. I would be, but I haven't heard any.
Yeah, they have a meeting.
You
They've
said
got
you
some
would run
people.
for the board?
Possibly.
Oh, there's one right there.
They've got
No one did that.
people lined up.
Berkshire
Well, do they?
Yeah.
Nobody's,
Well, that's been official. We've got some people lined up.
that's good.
Who sets if it's like a 3 or 5 or 7?
I think it's a 5.
You have to start it at 5?
I think so.
I think the 5 works better, like
Yeah.
visiting with Buffalo Gap down there on their 3-man board, you know, they're having lots of issues, so they would like to take that to a 5 eventually someday, except for the 2 people that like it the way it is.
That's all.
I'm just saying.
Sandra is sort of running. Sounds like they're moving forward.
Okay, good. That was just a concern.
Like,
Went to the 2 HVAC meetings. That's all.
I guess the only thing I went to the Marty's retirement party.
Well, yeah, we went to that too. That's good.
That counts.
Yeah.
I did not make the retirement party yet.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
It's rock season.
It's rock season, yeah.
Any reports?
All I got, of course, Highlands Volunteer Fire Department fundraiser with Craig. They had the best turnout they had. So, really good. Search and rescue meeting, planning meeting, 2 HVAC meetings, Custer City Council meeting, and then the Custer work session meeting that we had where I think went pretty good. I think we'll hopefully hear something from the city after the next city council meeting, which I'm guessing is next week, right, Craig?
No, it's not till the 6th.
Oh, the 6th, okay.
Yeah.
So it's a little ways out, but hopefully hear something from the city. They gave them a lot of information to look over, and I think we had a good discussion. So.
Is that regarding the?
Yeah, law enforcement.
Mark?
HVAC, Marty's party, planning, housing, and meeting the highway, Forest Service. I don't know, that Tuesday I had 8 hours and 4 meetings, so I should carry me for. That was brutal.
Yeah, I forgot about this Forest Service.
Yeah, it's good. It's, at least they showing up and talking. If that's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is Mike all get done or just, oh, there it is. I was like, where's he at? Are you all ready? He's back. All right. I'd make a motion on table the weed and pest.
Motion on the table by Mike,
Mark.
second by Mark. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, the same.
I looked it over and everything was fine to me, so my recommendation is to. move forward.
How much money did the Forest Service throw in? Their stuff in the coverage? Yeah.
It's, I'll give you the exact number, 151,350. The idea is that I'm going to have to go out and spend a little time doing inspections.
Right.
Some administrative work, so that's.
The balance will stay in.
To cover that.
Sounds good. I'll move to approve.
Motion by Mike,
Second.
second by Craig. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, the same.
Thank you.
Anything else needs to be brought forward to the commission?
Yeah, one other thing, kind of related to Michael, we, for the conservation board, wrote a letter. I've been on the RAC committee, the Resource Advisory Committee of the Forest Service. And I was on as an elected official. They're pretty easy to get on that way. If one of you guys wants to take that over, it'd be a good thing to consider. And if you do talk to Dave Tolm about it, or Michael, he'll write a letter of recommendation. It's a really simple process that can stretch out a meeting into about 3 years.
I would be willing to take that over.
Oh, man.
Okay, talk with Michael about it.
That's right.
We're also gonna want you to, Fair Board, liaison, take Jim's place over there and then the
Sounds
4-H
good.
deal too, so.
I called with them this morning already, so.
I guess I got one question, just for Aaron, since we get, or how are we on track for like the Senate Bill 96 for this county sales tax? What do we gotta do?
Yeah, I was just gonna mention that, well, in executive, but I can certainly tell this out to the public. So my plan is to have, because we did have guidance from the state as to the actual template for the ordinance. And Don included me in some communication recently with them. So what I'm gonna do this week is send over our draft ordinance to the state to just kind of take a look at and hopefully bless the language. We're essentially using the template, so that shouldn't be too big of a deal. So the plan would be at the next meeting in July that we put on the agenda to have the first reading of the ordinance for Senate Bill 96.
Okay.
We do the second reading at the next meeting. We put the packet together, send it to the, well, we have to wait the 20 days to see if anyone's gonna basically put forth a referendum, and then after that, we send the information to the state in the packet and move forward.
Sounds good. I think that'll help us out a lot once we get that.
Yeah, we'll get it in well in advance. We have to get it in by January 1st, and I think our goal is to have it in by.
Yeah, with the 90 days notice and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
we'll get it in by September for sure.
I like it.
So,
Make a motion to go into and out of executive session as per STCL 125-21 for personnel, STCL 28-13-42 indigent, 125-23 contract, and 125-24 for legal.
Motion by Mike, second by Mike.
Aye.
Go ahead.
And I was eating, so I didn't wanna.
I'll go look real quick.
Stretch out. Congrats. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
What's that?
Oh, no, I was,
Yes.
oh, that's great.
I was thinking about that, but Sean and all that.
Sure.
Yeah, maybe.